recently went on a vacation out to the west. We took a train with Amtrak out front. So we started in Toledo, then we went Toledo to Chicago, Chicago to Spokane, Washington, and then we did that back. It took about 40-ish hours on the train. I know that sounds like a long time, but we had a roomette, which I have a clip of what that looks like. We also had food, which was included in our ticket. And then when there's multiple stops that you can get off, stretch your legs, you're free to move around the whole train the whole time, which is really nice. So you're not confined to a seat. Even if you have a coach seat, those seats are very roomy. They recline back. They have a little thing that like kicks out. I don't know what it's called, but so yeah, like traveling on a train is very comfortable in my opinion. You're not like, airplane seats are about this small, and then train seats to scale. I don't know. I mean, like, they're just multiple, like, they're just bigger, more comfortable. There's not a stupid armrest in the middle. I know some planes you can like move it up, but in my opinion, I was very happy with the experience. I just want to go over a few of the things, and then the rest of it is just clips. So we had a roomette. They have a coach. You can do coach, roomette, or room. The room has the shower and bathroom included. Our roomette had a shower on another, like it was a community shower and community bathroom. Not a big deal. I mean, they get clean, so I'm not worried about picking up any kind of disease or anything. So they had shower, multiple bathrooms, never have to worry about like waiting. I think I had to wait for a shower like for 10 minutes, and that was not bad at all. So the room, like I said, I'll have a clip about that, and then I actually recorded myself talking about the roomette a little bit. But basically, there's 2 chairs facing each other in your roomette. There's a bed that folds down on the top, and the 2 chairs that are on the bottom lay flat, and then there's a mattress that goes on it. So when you're ready to sleep, your train attendant will come and do that all for you. Flip down your bed, legit turn down service. Not like, oh, I turned down your covers. Like, they are turning down a bed for you, which is nice. The food situation and dining situation is, so like I said, our room included food. So we got breakfast, lunch, and dinner based on whatever time you were on the train. And you can have that delivered to your room, or you can go to the dining cart, which I have a clip for that too. They had us spaced out for this pandemic that we're going through, so just taking precautions, which I appreciated. Also mentioning you did have to wear a mask anytime you're outside of your room or actively eating. So if you're in a coach chair, unfortunately you had to wear your mask even if you were sleeping. So glad I did not have to do that. They have an observation car, so you can go in. The seats are actually facing out of the train. There's glass on the top, so you can look out on this top, or look out the top and see the beautiful sky. We were going through the west, so for a long time it was flat, but then once we got to halfway through Montana, we got to see Glacier, which was beautiful, and then all the mountains on the way to Washington and through Idaho as well. The other thing I wanted to talk about, also in the observation deck I said the seats were, they had seats facing out, but they also had like tables and seats. So if you wanted to play a game or read or eat your snacks or whatever, you could do that. If you did not have a roomette or a room and you still wanted to eat, because some people were on there the whole time that we were, so they slept in the coach chairs, but their food was, you get it from the cafe. Basically it's like a go get your food, come back, and they had sandwiches, from what I could see, like salads, candy bars, chips, drinks, all kinds of stuff. And then on stops, I'm looking at my list to make sure I cover everything. On stops, you can get off depending on, depends on how long you're actually at the stop. They'll be like, hey, we're gonna be here for just to drop off, pick up. Nobody get off unless this is your stop. But sometimes they'll be like, oh, we'll be here for 20 minutes. If you get off for a quick smoke break or whatever, make sure you're back on the train by this time. because they're very good about leaving on time. Sometimes they'll get to places early. Like we got to Minot, North Dakota, like 30 minutes early. So we were 45 minutes early. So we were able to, I got off for about, we were there for like an hour. So got off, walked around. It was 32 degrees. I have a clip from that as well. But yeah, so it was like sometimes just good to get some fresh air, stretch your legs. Not that you really need to like stretch your legs because you can walk around. But yeah, I'll stop playing with this pen. The other thing, so when you're exiting and getting onto the train, basically you just get on, you walk on, they'll scan your ticket and then they'll tell you what car you're in. Like it seemed like our car was always the last car, so we had to walk the farthest to get, but it was fine. So then they tell you, oh, your room is this room. You'll walk up the stairs, and they're double decker trains. So there's rooms on the bottom, rooms on the top. And the last thing, oh, and then when you exit, your attendant will let you know, hey, your stop's coming up. You got about 10 minutes, get your stuff and go. You can check 2 bags. You can carry on 2 bags, and then you can have 2 personal items. So you really can take a lot. And it's included. So, like you don't ever, like unless you have more than 2 checked bags, you don't have to pay, which is really nice because I feel like airlines only give you like 1 checked item, but oh well. Which totally understand, you're flying as opposed to like going on a rail. I get it. The other thing, oh, back to food, sorry. When you're getting food, they take your reservation. So you be like, hey, they give you like 30-minute increment times, and that's mainly just to keep it not getting too crowded. So that's nice. Anyways, if you have any other questions, I tried to answer. Wanted to make this a short enough clip that you can watch it and not get bored, but also jam-packed with information. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye! Oof, I look really rough this morning, but here is, I was just outside. We are in North Dakota. It's like 32 degrees outside. So basically, this is what our room looks like. I'll show a better view. And then when you want to sleep, this comes down and there's a bed on there. So let me show you the other side. I forgot to mention one thing. So layovers, I'm going to show you this next clip is going to be gosh, I can't talk. If you had a sleeper car and you were in Chicago, they had a special waiting area for you, which had really nice couches, TVs, charging stations, all whatever, nice comfortable couches. If you didn't have a sleeper car, then you had to sit in another waiting area, which didn't look as comfortable. And then if you are laid over in a city or whatever, you can leave the station, come back. You just have to be back in time to board.